tool tubers. Rob's Wrenches here. In this video, I'm going to replace the clamps on this Schumacher Pro Series DSR 2200 peak amp jump pack. This jump pack I got for free. Now currently it retails anywhere from $229 at Northern Tool and Equipment, as low as $133 on Tooltopia for this model. And the MSRP on Tooltopia is $350.66. Now I'm sure, you know, this one is a couple of years old. It was manufactured in October of 2015. I just got it at the end of last winter, you know, very early spring, when my employer was moving from jump packs like this to the compact models. They also discarded that Schumacher Instant Power 950. Now, on this one, the issue is it has a broken positive cable, positive clamp. The spring is missing, and I can't envision what might have happened other than, you know, it taking a toppling off of somebody's vehicle or something like that. But the spring is missing, and there's a pin that fits inside of here that holds the clamp together. So why am I not using or salvaging this particular Schumacher? I did an earlier video on this one where I had taken the battery out of that one. That one met the same fate, I'm assuming, but the case cracked. The screws that secure the two clamshells together, you know, those portions are cracked, so it doesn't stay together. I could probably epoxy them back together or something like that, but jumping through all of those hoops, you know, is not really conducive, since I already have the Syntec 5-in-1 jump pack, which I've had this is my maybe my 4th year with this particular jump pack, and it's performed well so far. I haven't had any issues with it or anything like that. It does what I needed to do, jumps off vehicles, charges my phone. It's got 2 DC outlets, which is a plus. It also has an AC inverter, which I haven't used for anything, but it's there, you know, in a camping situation or whatever you might happen to need AC for, you know, for a short while. It does have an AC inverter on it. It has an air compressor, and I hate these little air compressors, you know, that it make all sorts of noise and jumps around and hardly inflates anything, you know, not in a timely manner anyway. So I don't use it for that. I just use it for jump starting vehicles and that type of thing. This Instant Power 950, I could probably take a clamp out of here, you know, and put it in that one, but that one is missing the pin that's going to hold the clamp together, you know, down the center, in this center hole. So, and this one is just all metal construction. It's a lower quality one. I like the strength of the clamp, but also on the other ones, the jaws aren't connected together, you know, as they are in this replacement, which I bought from NAPA. And as you can see, the braided strap in there that connects one side of the clamp to the next, you know, so they're bridged, so you're getting voltage on both sides, not just one side. It's just painted metal, you know, and if that wears off and makes contact with an engine block or the frame of the car or something like that, you know, is it likely? Probably not. You know, these things have been around for years, but, you know, again, it's all metal and no insulation, whereas this is a composite material, and these are all copper and brass, one brass jaw, but at least they're insulated on the handles. So these are the NAPA 600 amp battery clamps, part number 782-5268. These are also bridged across with a brass strap, as you can see inside. So I'm going to go with these to replace these jaws, these clamps, and put this sucker back into service. So let's have at it. Now these are constructed slightly different. Some of the features of this jump pack is that it is 330 cranking amp, 275 cold cranking amps. So 600 amp clamps, ought to be sufficient, to replace with that. It's got a 22 amp hour battery, AGM inside. This one, if you've seen my Viking battery charger maintainer video, it had an 18 amp hour. But if I needed to put it into this jump pack, I wouldn't have any issues with that as well. I just have 1800 amp hours instead of 2200. It's got a 3 amp hour built-in automatic charger, so you can go DC to DC if you're in a camping or an emergency situation. I don't have any such attachment. All I have is, straight DC to charge different things, like flashlights or power your phone, that type of thing. It has a reverse polarity alarm, and it is hell, that's pretty much all there is to it, So it's an outstanding, professional series, as opposed to, a DIYer jump pack. This thing holds a lot of promise. Again, I got it for free. Oh, that's what was escaping me. A feature that I wanted to how to charge it. If you look it up on Amazon, they'll also offer, various size cables. I have a cable like this, a pigtail like this, that I got from Walmart, and it's, I think it's a little shorter than this one. And this one I think I got at Harbor Freight, so this is all it takes. I keep it on a workbench, near an outlet, or if not, I'll drag an extension cord over to it, so this is how it is charged, on the DC side or the AC side. So you'll need either a pigtail or a regular extension cord would do as well. This is also made as a die-hard brand, for Sears. This exact Schumacher makes these for Sears, branded as die-hard. So, and there's a few others out there, but Schumacher and Die Hard are probably the ones that you're going to run into the most. All right, so let's take our positive clamp out. This is by far, one of the easiest packages I've ever happened to have to open. It's not sealed or anything like that, it's not plastic welded or melted together, it's just there and clamped together. Too easy. All right, so with this comes the clamp, fasteners, and a copper jaw. All right, remove the handles, and on this side is welded, tack welded into place. So this brass strip, acts the same way as this braided wire. And we're gonna take the cable off of here, unfasten it from here, and just fasten it into place right here. So I'll spread that puppy open. I really like this braided wire style. I wish I could have found actual replacement clamps for this thing. These are really nice. So, removing the jaw. Okay. All right, I'm going to take this jaw, see how it fits. All right, we'll place that right there in line with, we'll line up our holes here. Come on, stay put for me. All right, let me put my screw in. Screw in the back side. All right, screw. We want to take a flat washer, put it back on that side, insert it to this side so it'll hold in place. All right. Place my jaw on here, and then my cable. Now I'm going to crimp these two sides down to hold the cable in place after the fact. I'll put my lock washer on. And finally the nut. I should have grabbed a 1/4 inch while I was at it. Okay, stand by. Let me grab a 1/4 inch. All right, we're back. This is an 8mm nut, so I will hold it with my Craftsman diamond tip screwdriver. Hold it with the nut, whichever one is better. All right, good to go there. And now I'll get some pliers and clamp these down. Hang tight. All right, I'm back. Got a set of linesman's pliers, my Milwaukee's. So I'm going to clamp the two sides down. This side as, you know, a little house figure, and that side, you know, mates in with it very nicely. So hopefully these will do the job, do the trick for me. All right, that's nice and snug. And I goofed. The hell was I thinking? Hang tight, let me take this back apart and put my freaking handle on, for crying out loud. Doggone it. I hate when that happens. Most people will probably edit this out of their video or make a blooper reel out of it or something. Okay, maybe I should start making bloopers, huh? All right, we'll pop that puppy off. Slide her onto here. And since we have her off, I guess we can give her a nice secure clamping or crimping. All right, good to hook. Kind of bit into it, making some marks. If there was some household wiring, I'd be a little more concerned about it. But since it's just a jump pack, I'll disregard that. All right, come on. There we go. Come on, puppy. Oh, my nut's still down in the socket. All right, let's put this puppy on. Get my screwdriver and get it started. Come on. There we go. All right, there we have it. So we've got that side down. The screw head, don't put the the tip of it, you know, out here. Put the head to the outside, so you won't have a protrusion out on this side, and then you can slide your handle back over and put your other handle on, and voila, that's all she wrote. So I now have a serviceable jump pack, the Schumacher DSR Pro Series. I think I'm in good shape. All right, gentlemen, that'll do it for this one. Just a quick little repair video, and I will see you on the next one. Rob's Wrenches out. Peace.